Hello, my name is Ballard Hall. I have two kids. My son is 6. He was breastfed until he was 10 months old. My daughter, who's just a little over 1, is currently still being breastfed, and my wife plans on doing so as long as she possibly can. Today I'd like to talk to you about why I believe breastfeeding is better than formula feeding. There's 3 main reasons. 1, it saves families money in the long run. 2, babies are more healthy because of it. And 3, because it can help mothers health-wise and figuratively. First and foremost, everyone loves to save money. This is a proven fact by breastfeeding, essentially because breastfeeding is free. No one charges anybody for breastfeeding. But they do get charged for formula, and according to parenting.com, the average family will spend $2,448 per year on things like formula, diapers, and baby food alone. Currently, according to Walmart.com's website, a 4-pack of formula costs $62. And I don't know about anybody else, but when my son was being formula fed, we went through roughly 2 to 2.5 cans of that 4-pack in a week. So we're already up to over $120 of formula per month. Not only does formula cost a lot, but we all know how expensive medical costs can be these days. No one stays a baby their whole life simply because that's the first stage of life and you move on up. According to National Resources Defense Council, or NRDC, breastfed children are less likely to contract a number of diseases later in life, including juvenile diabetes, multiple sclerosis, heart disease, and cancer by the time they're 15. Since we spend more of our life as a young adolescent and adult than we do as a baby, it's important that we get as many minerals and vitamins and nutrients early on in life as we can to help us later in life where we spend more of our time. In order to combat these diseases, we need healthy immune systems. When we are much older, like I just mentioned, we eat things like fruits and vegetables and certain meats and starches to help us get these minerals and vitamins that we need to build healthy immune systems. We all know babies can't be born and just come out and eat some grapes or green beans or anything like this here to get those vitamins. Therefore, they have to get it through either the breast milk, which is an obvious way of getting it, or through formula, which is obviously not such a good way of getting it. In fact, according to the NRDC, assuming the mother is already healthy, they claim that many studies have shown that breastfed children have a stronger immune system than children who are formula fed, simply because formula fed babies do not get the antibodies passed to them from the mother who already has an immune system to combat diseases. So when I think of an unhealthy immune system, I think of things like respiratory problems, especially once you're an elderly person. Think of pneumonia. So the NRDC also states that respiratory illnesses are more common in babies that are formula fed, again because those antibodies cannot be passed to combat that part of the body's disease. When we eat healthy, we gain vitamins and minerals for our bodies. One of those vitamins that we all need is vitamin D. Babies cannot make their own vitamin D. So the NRDC states that because vitamin D is so abundant in breast milk, that infants who are breastfed longer have fewer dental cavities throughout their lives. Even though breastfeeding benefits the family by not spending as much money as we've noted, and also by helping the baby through vitamins and minerals and healthy immune systems, it's not good to leave the mother out of the equation, as without her you can't have the baby. So with that being said, we need to recognize that mothers do have one of the hardest jobs on the planet, and that's giving birth. So because they do that hard job, let's find them some benefits from breastfeeding as well. One of those is simply breastfeeding reduces the risk of breast cancer by 50% if a mother breastfeeds for 2 years or longer. This was concluded by a Yale researcher named Tongxing Zhan, who is an associate professor of epidemiology at Yale, and he came to this conclusion doing a research study among women in China. Aside the thought of breast cancer, women who breastfeed have the ability to regain their pre-pregnancy form by creating a hormone named oxytocin. When women breastfeed, this hormone comes out a little stronger and makes the uterus shrink back to size and lessens the amount of time that women bleed postpartum. Last but not least, mothers can benefit from burning calories. According to livestrong.com, you need to burn 3,500 calories a day to lose 1 pound of body weight. Well, throughout a course of a day, a mother who breastfeeds on a normal schedule, according to livestrong.com, can burn 500 calories. So just by sitting there and feeding her baby, she can do 1/7 of the work, aside from going to the gym and other things. As I leave today, I hope I've given you some reasons and inspirations to become a breastfeeding advocate and support mothers who want to breastfeed. It's clear that by breastfeeding babies, they get immune systems that are healthier, they get more vitamins and nutrients that help those immune systems get to that healthier state. Mothers reduce health risks by 50%, and they can regain their pre-pregnancy form. And last but not least, breastfeeding is free. It helps the family by saving money, which in the end is a huge plus in and of itself, especially in today's economy. Thank you.